So today I'm gonna teach you how to beat Minecraft step by step. Now find your nearest tree and start punching it. Now usually trees don't fight back, but no promises there. Now you should get some wood, but what do you call a Minecraft player that's obsessed with getting wood? Blockhead. Get it? Because wood, block, Minecraft, your head's a block. I'm so sorry guys. Let's pretend like that never happened. So once you got wood, get a crafting table, craft a wooden pickaxe, then get yourself a stone pickaxe. Basic Minecraft things. I would recommend getting yourself a full set of stone tools because you don't know when they're gonna come in handy. So just craft yourself a axe and a sword, because why not? Once you got that sword, you are ready to hunt some mobs so you can finally get some food. And luckily, Minecraft has so many choices for food. You can kill sheep, chickens, or wheat. Now, remember, don't eat uncooked chicken because you might experience food poisoning. Okay, I gotta stop with these jokes really though. Now, once you got yourself some food, you are pretty set. But one thing I will tell you though is night is approaching really fast, and that's why getting yourself a bed is really important because you really don't want to deal with mobs on your first night. So craft a bed and head to sleep, and you should be boom, good morning sleepyhead. Just like that, you survived your first day on Minecraft. Now for day 2, we're gonna go and get some ores because hey, I think upgrading and getting better tools is always helpful. So getting iron and upgrading your tools and equipment is a really good way to get more prepared. Diamonds would also be really good if you can get them, but they are super rare. So this part I'm gonna make it optional, but if you can get yourself some diamond, you're on to some really good stuff. Because next thing we're gonna do is craft another portal. Now if you have diamond, craft yourself a diamond pickaxe and you can just turn lava into obsidian, mine it, make yourself an obsidian or another portal. Otherwise, if you have a water bucket, you can do the same by doing my method, which is legit. It's not my method, but this method where you just put lava next to water and they turn into obsidian. This is kind of a little bit less beginner friendly, but it is way more efficient. So yeah, it's hard for the first time, but once you get used to it or learn the way of doing this is super effective. What I would recommend is that you go into a creative world and practice how to build this, and once you have it figured out, go ahead and try it in a survival world. And yeah, once you did that, you should be able to go to the Nether, but it's a little bit complicated. Oh, I completely forgot. You also need a flint and steel. So get yourself a flint from breaking gravel and then crafting it in a crafting table where you combine iron and the flint. And you should be in the Nether. And in the Nether, you should be getting gold because you're gonna need it later on. But you're already halfway there to beating the game. But in the Nether, we need gold nuggets or ingots so we can trade with piglins, as they're gonna be the way we get ourselves ender pearls. I almost said nether pearls. I don't know what's wrong with me. But while you're mining gold, you should be on the lookout for nether fortresses. That's what I meant, nether fortresses. But you're gonna need to find another fortress so you can kill blazes. Now blazes are important because they drop blaze rod, and then combining blaze rods with ender pearls will give you Eye of Ender so you can locate the stronghold. Now they're not very difficult to fight if you got yourself a shield, because you can just block their blazes, and yeah, they're pretty easy to kill. But otherwise, I would recommend maybe grab yourself a potion of fire resistance. These piglins do drop it, so maybe just trade with them first and then you can do everything after. Ender pearls aren't a common drop, so what I would do is I recommend you trading with a whole bunch and get yourself a lot of gold. But there you go, we got ourselves some ender pearls. Now we can head back into, holy crap, why do I have that many? I don't know, but you really need like 7 to 8. You don't really need more because the world usually spawns with a few. So once you're back, remember also craft yourself a bow, because you do need to kill the pillars, because otherwise you can grab yourself some bed. If you're not confident in being able to defeat the ender dragon, definitely go ahead and upgrade your equipment. I don't know what that sheep's doing. Or, if you're even more not confident, just get yourself netherite, why not, and enchant it. But once you feel like you are ready, go ahead and use the ender pearls or eye of ender to locate the stronghold. Now, it's like, I would recommend you just keep traveling a lot until you use one eye, because you don't want to use it too much, because it just a waste. But yeah, it's not very like close to you usually, so it's gonna take a while. It's a lot of running, so make sure you have a lot of food for the distance and you're set up correctly. Remember, the stronghold is underground, so once it shows that it's there, just be sure to dig underground and you should find a dungeon. Now, you should be pretty strong by now, but once you found the dungeon, it's kind of hard to locate it, but just go through the dungeon until you find the portal. Just takes a while, but it's a maze essentially, but you should be able to find it. I don't really know if there's a effective way to find it, but I don't know, just run around, you should be able to find it eventually. But once you have found it, you could mark it or take the cords and, I don't know, head back. But me personally, I just go when I'm like ready to defeat the dragon. And yeah, we are finally ready to fight the angry space dragon. Or yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I probably don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why you guys are trusting me, but we have found it. See how it spawned with 2 eye of ender? Now you want to put the eyes in adjacent to, or like the way you're facing. You don't want it to be in a different direction, because otherwise it doesn't work. So you see how I'm like placing them, I'm facing them in that way, and then you should be able to go. And this is all the things I have a sword, I have a water bucket. I would really recommend getting a water bucket, since the ender dragon will fling you like 5,000 distance in the air. But you could also just, instead of using like ladders or using a bow to destroy these things, you could just use a water and, just absolutely go climb that. But that's really annoying. Like, this method is absolutely annoying, because the dragon could just come to you and just fling you like 5,000 distance. So it's not a recommended. But if you don't have a bow, or you don't want to use a bow, then this is another method of doing it, but not a recommended strat, I would say. You could also just use blocks, of course. That's another method, but I would just use a bow if you think you can hit your shots. If you can't, then once you have destroyed the crystals, just shoot the ender dragon. But you can also use beds. Beds are another way of doing it. So when it's perching like this, you can just go and use the beds. But I don't know, I didn't show that because I probably just had an OP bow and I used that OP bow. And yeah, you could just, am I showing? No, I'm just hitting it. Of course I'm just hitting it. I don't know why I didn't bring bed. I swear I had a bed. I don't know, chat. But there you go, we have defeated the ender dragon. And just like that, guys, we have defeated Minecraft. If you enjoyed this quick tutorial, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.